Investments in mutual funds via SIPs dropped for the sixth consecutive month. Let's do a three-point analysis to find out when do we see a reversal in trend. 1. Reasons behind the constant fall in the SIP inflows. Well, SIP investments remain quite lackluster at about 7788 crore rupees in the month of September, and that's amidst the challenging economic environment. Now, as per the data by AMFI, the industry raised 7,788 crore rupees through SIP route last month, and that is when you compare it with 7791 crore rupees that were garnered in the month of August. Now, investment in September 2020 did hit the lowest level, and that is since September of 2018, when the fund collection through this route was about 7727 crore rupees. Interestingly, the industry added 7.37 lakh folios last month when you compare it with 4.5 lakh folios back in the month of August. However, experts say that folio numbers may not really suggest the real inflows into SIPs, as investors might simply be adding the folios, and that is without adding more investments as well. Pointing at the key reasons, the experts have also said that the nationwide lockdown for almost 3 months before the unlock phase began and had stretched liquidity positions as well for businesses, for investors as well. Now, individual investors had paused their investments through SIP, and that is due to the cash shortages that were triggered by the pandemic. And consequently, monthly SIP flows also have followed considerably after having hit an all-time high of 8,641 crore rupees back in the month of March. 2. SIPs still account for a good chunk of monthly inflows. Yes, the assets garnered through the SIP route stood at about 3.3 lakh crore rupees, equivalent to about 12% of the industry's overall AUM, that is equity plus debt assets, as of September. Now, contributing around 30% of the equity AUM now, SIPs have done to the mutual fund industry what sachets have really done to the FMCG industry, and that is a few years back. Thanks to the popularity of SIPs, individual investors now hold a higher share of mutual fund assets, around 52% of the total AUM as of August. Now, according to AMFI, they are also catalyzing the growth of mutual funds in India as well. 3. When will we see the trend reverse? Well, experts say that the trend is expected to reverse only slowly, as investors slowly feel more confident to save more once their own income stream stabilizes post the pandemic. Also, the gross inflows into the equity funds in September have increased by 16% over August. Moreover, the redemptions have also declined, and that has led to the overall lower of outflows as well. Now, if this trend really continues, we will definitely see equity flows reverting to the green in the coming months after being impacted by the pandemic and the nationwide lockdown. Now, with equity markets also becoming more and more range-bound after rising about 50% from the March lows, we can expect even mutual fund flows to resume soon. Now, for SIP investments, there was a net addition of say about 3.12 lakh new folios, taking the total number of outstanding SIP accounts to about 3.33 crore. And the addition of these new investor accounts, despite the outflows, definitely indicates the enduring popularity of mutual funds even now.